Hello, my wonderful, wonderful friends. Hi. Well, I'm waiting for some more to join in. I can see so far about five, six have joined in. Uh, Hello, my lovely friends from Nepal, from my fabulous friends club. A big hello to you. Yeah, now I can see a few more. Hello, my dear. Thank you for your greetings, Romeo. I'm so glad that you invited me here for this beautiful live session with wonderful, wonderful people of Nepal. Thank you so much. Thanks a ton. I can see people joining in. They're about 19. Hi, Surya. I'm good, my dear. How are you? All right, I guess it's time for me to give my formal introduction. Hi, Shakti. Thank you for your greetings, my dear. All right, my friends, I am Shailza Suri. I'm the crown winner of HAUT MONDE, Mrs. India Worldwide, Perfect Smile winner, Fab to Fit winner, Mrs. Catwalk. I'm a professional model. I am a speaker for the webinars. I'm brand ambassador of Ladli Foundation, an NGO based in Himachal Pradesh, India. I'm one of the board members of Aesthetics International, and I'm a grooming expert with Opera International. I've already done 3 sessions with them. And apart from that, I am a freelance groomer. So today, if you like my session and you want to join in for my sessions, you're most welcome. I am a grooming expert who groom you for pageant preparation, for beauty pageants, for your life skills, communication, personality development, anything that you wish to join in for. Now I see a lot of people. Hi, Krishna. Hi, Krish Raj. No, no, no. It was my pleasure to have accepted this invite, and I'm equally humbled. Thank you. Thank you. So, my dear, I've given my introduction to you. I wish to thank the modeling agency LNL from Nepal, who thought me worthy of having this live session with all you beautiful people out there. And by the time you all start pouring in your questions for today, I'll give you a brief journey of how I reached this crown. Okay, so where are you from, darling? I'm from Delhi, India, and I started in November 2019, about year and a half back, when I decided to participate in this beauty pageant that is HAUT MONDE Mrs. India Worldwide International. And the reason why I chose this beauty pageant was that, I've always been the kind of person who likes to throw challenges, because I feel that if you take up a task which is a little more difficult, you end up grooming yourself more. So as it is, I was participating at a very mature age, and I didn't want to participate in a classic category, a platinum category, where you're just competing with women of your age. I wanted to throw myself a bigger challenge, and that was the reason why I chose HAUT MONDE, because it's a pageant which is open to all married women, which means that I was competing with a girl as young as 23, because the only criteria in this beauty pageant was that you had to be married. Okay, so in November 2019 I applied for it, and in January I cleared. I became one of the finalists. Then I had 10 months to prepare myself for the finale. And I'm methodical by nature, I put my heart and soul into whatever I do. So I made a plan, and I started prioritizing how should I go about planning and preparing myself for the pageant. Look, the tip here is that if you ever decide to participate in a beauty pageant, don't just plunge into it. Just wake up in the morning and think that, oh, I must participate in a pageant, and you go for it. You will not land anywhere because it's a very competitive field, and you have to prepare yourself before you compete in a pageant. Because once you're into it, then you're only competing. There's no time for preparation. So if you're wanting to join a beauty pageant, you want to compete in a beauty pageant, first take proper grooming. You should know what you're getting into. Okay, so coming back to my story, I prioritized that what were the things that I did first would make me more confident in myself. So the first thing that came to my mind, thank you, my love, thank you so much, I love you. And I thought that if I became fitter, it would increase my confidence, and if I invested in good skin treatments, it would make me prettier. You can see, even if I get closer, my skin is pretty okay. So, I invested a lot of efforts into grooming myself into two of these categories, my fitness and my skin. And 4 months down, I was good to go for the competition. And that is when I did my portfolio. Because you should always prepare for a portfolio once you have achieved your desirable figure, when you have achieved your desirable turnout, like how you want to look for the photo shoot. Because photo shoot again is a lot of money investment, so you cannot have photo shoots every now and then. It's a big investment, and it has to be like a winning photo shoot, something that people see and they get enamored by it, and you start getting offers for work. So that is the prime cause or the reason why we go for a photo shoot. So then 4 months down my fitness regime and my skin practices, I was pretty done with, and I was very confident. That is when I went for my photo shoot. And after that, there were many other aspects into which I did my training. That was my grooming, my personal appearance. I prepared for my questionnaire rounds. I read a lot of books. I made myself wiser, and I studied the background of the pageant in which I was participating, how it had been, and what is expected of me as a finalist to win the crown. And then I practiced my posing and how to walk the ramp, how to handle the media handles, and how to hold press conferences, because that is again something that you do. So I prepared for all these things, and I was very grateful that God bestowed me with this beautiful crown on my head. And post the pageant, last 9 months have been amazing. I am now a promotional model, because I do a lot of promotions for different brands, and I'm the brand ambassador for Ladli Foundation. As I said, I represent that foundation, which is primarily looking into uplifting the womenhood in India, and primarily Himachal Pradesh. Apart from that, I'm associated with a lot of other NGOs who are working into mental well-being and drug abuse and other areas. Then I've been a celebrity guest for beauty pageants, for talent shows, and so on and so forth. Thank you, thank you. I too am so happy, Raj, to read all that you're sending me. Thank you so much. Yes, I will share my skin and my fitness mantra, Krishna. Just let me finish my story quickly. I'm just giving you an insight that once you win the crown, what is your life like? Okay, so I've done professional photo shoots, and now I am grooming the beauty pageant finalists. I train them for the pageantry, and I do it online. If you ever wish to associate with me, you can DM me on Insta, you can message me on FB, and that's where I live most of the time. So now coming back to my skin mantra, my dear, I just go by organic living. Okay, so I try and keep my skin off the makeup as much as possible, and I try to apply Batna on my face, and aloe vera gel, anything that is natural, and curd is a very good cleanser. Kacha doodh is a very good cleanser. So if you apply all these things continuously on your face, then your skin generally appears to be pretty clean and well maintained. But I'm also in for certain treatments if you have skin issues. Like for me, I primarily had discolored skin and I never had pimples. So as such, I was not battling any skin issue. So even then, I went for this treatment, which is called streaking. And it is a laser treatment which burns your freckles on your face, which gives you an even tone. So I went for that, and I went for certain massages. I went for a photo facial before my pageant, which gave me a nice glow to my complexion. And if you exercise well, I forgot to tell you, if you sweat out enough, your skin breathes. Okay, and that's the best mantra to follow. All skin types follow this. Exercise, sweat it out nice and proper. Your skin will always feel very healthy. So I exercise because I worked pretty hard on my body, and I developed those abs. I burnt myself. I killed myself for it. So now at any point in time, I don't want to lose them. So I continue to follow the same routine that I was following during my pageant days, and try to upbeat all the distractions, right? Yeah, thank you so much, Saurabh, if you found it informative. Yes, any other questions that you wish to ask me, I will be more than happy to answer. Meanwhile, let me tell you about pageantry. Well, if you're wanting to participate in a beauty pageant, first do your homework, okay? Sunil, I'm from Delhi, India. Okay, so if you're wanting to participate in a beauty pageant, first do your homework right. Go through a lot of beauty pageants that happen at state level, national level, international level. Then decide, which is the one which is meant for you. You are comfortable and confident attempting. Okay. So once you've done that, then go to the official site of that pageantry and read about it, how old it is. Most importantly, whether it is registered with the government, because all prominent pageantries are registered with the government. If they are not, then there is something dubious about it. Okay, and beware, there are many pageantries which promise you that it is free of cost and they will not charge you anything, but they give you big promising dreams. Well, they are fake, and don't even fall into that trap ever. Okay? Hi, Santosh. Hi, how are you doing? So this is all about it. Read about that pageantry, how old it is, and how has it grown over the years. Now the winners, you must see the story of the winners, their journey after the pageant. Did they achieve anything? Did they win anything? Okay, and if you think that their journeys have been promising and inspiring, then I think that pageant is worth taking a try. Why I'm asking you to do so much of homework is because every pageantry takes up a lot of your time and effort, and most importantly, money also. You're investing a certain amount of money into the pageantry for the registration fees. Then for as a finalist, they ask you the entire sum of money for the entire season of pageant. They provide you with orientation sessions, your traveling, your photo shoots, your looks, and then your stay. Everything is looked into it. Okay, your hair, your makeup that they do during the pageantry. I'm also very happy to meet you, Sunil. And, so get into all these details before you decide which pageantry you want to participate. Now, once you have decided, then you need to, get yourself enrolled into a good grooming session. Okay, you should know what you're getting into, because it's wrong to start grooming once you're already a finalist of a beauty pageant, because as a finalist, the pageantry gives you a lot of homework. You have to keep on posting certain issue related posts, then you are into your fitness, then you are shopping for the looks that they expect you to have. All right, so there are a lot of things that come by, and you get distracted with it, and then there is a lot happening when you're the finalist. So the taking care, preparation, all this takes a backseat. So that is when I tell you that you should groom yourself first and then participate in a beauty pageant. You should know that there's going to be an introduction round, there's going to be an ethnic round, a western round, a swimwear round, a bikini round. You need to practice for how do you wish to walk on the ramp, how do you have to pose, and how do you have to handle your media accounts on Insta, Facebook, website, anything that you have. How are you going to handle it? Okay, agency, really thankful for your valued time. Thank you so much. And any specific questions I would love to answer, feel free to text me, please. Okay, so so these are the areas where you need to really groom yourself with. And so I suggest that you should first groom yourself and then participate. And once you participate, you should behave. It's not behave. You should feel like a winner already, because how it is when we go for these exams, when you're fully prepared, our confidence is shooting high, right? We are telling answers and suggestions to our friends. So this is how you have to deal with the pageantry. Go very well prepared and just win and come back, get the crown. Okay, so this was all about pageantry. Now I'll share a few thoughts about, if you win the pageantry, what is going to be your life like? Okay, firstly, you come quickly into the limelight. You have the focus lights on you because you won the crown. Everybody knows, people shower their love, their affection. This is one of the most closest aspect for me personally. I've got associated with such wonderful people, and they've seen me through the journey. They still love me so much and encourage me and suggest me what I should do when I, on everyday basis post the win. So this is one of the most prominent achievement, I would say, that you will get, that you will be popular, people will shower their love on you, and you should also do the same in return. Okay, apart from that, you will get offers to work in films, to do the ads. You will become the jury member of talent shows, of other beauty pageants. Then if you're good at grooming, if you've trained yourself enough, if your communication skills are good, then you could be training others who wish to participate like me. You could also be groomers, or you can have a relook, a restart to your second career. Like me, I have been an educationist for 12 years. And then I shifted from that to becoming an event planner. And then from the event planner, I participated in the beauty pageant. And here I am sitting in front of you as a groomer, as a professional model, as a pageant winner. So this has been the shift. Okay, so you can also bring that shift into your career. All right. Yes, I don't know what you're talking about, but I know that you are very beautiful. Really? Thank you. Well, I'm talking about how you should be prepared before you go in for a beauty pageant, okay? So if you have anything to ask me, Sable, please feel free. I will be able to, I'm sure, suggest you something nice, okay? Okay, now coming to modeling. Are you interested in modeling, Sable? Okay, so I will also throw some light on the modeling industry. So those who want to become models, okay, start telling yourself that you're a model, okay? Feel the vibe, start getting it, where how you walk, how you carry yourself, get that confidence in you, and start practicing poses, okay? So if you're a model, you should know which profile would suit you. If you're sitting, how would it look nice? Okay, so you have to practice all these poses, and then get yourself groomed nicely before you get into a modeling industry, because every industry that you join is extremely competitive. Okay, and prepare yourself and then go into it. Don't struggle. So if you are wanting to become a model, first gauge your appearance, and I'll tell you there are various types of models. It is a myth to say that all models need to be 5'9" and above. They have to be super skinny, and they don't have to be anorexic anymore. There are varieties of models that the fashion industry needs. You can see, choose for yourself, decide for yourself that you fit into which frame, and you can pursue that field of fashion in the industry. Per se, you have high fashion models, catalog models, you have plus size models, you have petite models, then you have part models. Now, part models are the ones which do ads for parts of the body, okay? Like if I have long hair, so I could be doing, part modeling, like I'll only do photo shoots where my hair are involved, or hands, okay, or my eyes, or my lips. So these are parts of my body, and only those parts I'm doing modeling with. So this is called part modeling. Then you have runway models. Then you have high fashion models, and apart from that, you have fitness models, and you have glamorous models. So there's whole plethora of diversion in the fashion modeling fraternity. So suit yourself in which category you fit in. There are child models if you're young and you want to start. There are kids who are into modeling. So decide and how you need to prepare for it. I just told you, get your confidence up, practice the perfect poses, get fit, look into the overall skin of your body. You should have a pleasing demeanor, and it's not the complexion that matters, but the quality of your skin. You must have a clear skin, okay? So groom yourself well, then going for a nice portfolio. And that portfolio can be floated into the official agencies, who cast you for big projects. If they like your portfolio, they will call you, and you would be the lucky one doing nice ads. So, this is how you need to get started in the modeling fraternity. So, I want to see more questions coming. Ask me anything that you wish to. I think I've been speaking too much on my own. Did I miss any question there? I'm just scrolling down to see, did I miss? Fitness, I forgot to tell you, I don't go to the gym and do iron pumping. I don't like that. I have been practicing yoga since I was a kid. So I'm very good with yoga, and it's become a part of my lifestyle. So I do find time, mostly during the day, early hours of the day. I do yoga, and after that, I do cross training. Okay, so I quite enjoy cross training. I have a trainer with whom I do my cross training, and he does different variations with me, whereby we are doing Zumba and cross training, or we are doing Pilates and cross training, or we are doing power yoga and cross training, or we are doing dancing and cross training. I mean, Fridays he does just dancing and cross training, and I love it so much. We all love to dance, right? Okay, so this was about my fitness regime. It's more also to do with what you eat, okay? So it cannot be that you exercise and eat whatever you feel like. You have to eat right. You have to eat right in right portions and quantities. And exercise, it's a mixture of all that. And your skin, your fitness, everything is dependent on it. Okay, now I'm going back to reading questions. Ma'am, your introduction, please. Darling, I am the crown winner of HAUT Mrs. India Worldwide. Perfect Smile, winner Fab to Fit, winner Mrs. Catwalk, and now I'm a professional model. I'm a grooming expert. I give grooming trainings to the finalists of pageants who are participating in beauty pageants, or who are interested in improving their overall personalities, their look, or their communication skills. I train them. I do all that online. And yes, I'm a brand ambassador. I'm a promotional model. Okay. Now I'm going up. I think I've answered all your questions there. Yes. Okay. So this is all about the pageants and the modeling agencies. But after all that I have shared with you instantly, I would just want to tell you that there are no free lunches, my friends. And we all have to put in our hard work. The key to success is that you have to be focused. Your vision has to be absolutely clear. You should be willing to give your 100% to it. Be self-motivated. Okay, don't expect others to always motivate you. Be self-motivated, propelled towards your mission, and you should have a lot of sincerity towards your cause, a lot of dedication, and then there is no stopping you. Okay, and there's another thing that I would want to tell my lovely friends, that try to make your living better, your life, your career better, but not by pushing someone down. Don't step onto someone to try to reach the crown. Okay, be nice. Even when you become the finalist of different beauty pageants, you have to be the asserter. You should go out and mingle with other finalists, and be friendly with them. Enjoy. The whole journey is so enriching. This experience as the finalist, whether you win the crown or you don't, the experience is so marvelous that it's life changing. It is one of the most beautiful experiences that you will ever have. So be nice to people, make good friends, and you will come back upskilled and much more enriched in experience, and a better version of you is all I can say. And anything else that I would want to ask you is, thank you. You are very grounded. Yes, I am. Thanks for your valuable advice. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you so much. I haven't been to Nepal, although I have a lot of Nepali friends, and I love them, I dote them. I presume that they're very affectionate, they are friendly people, again, and they embrace you with warm hugs. And we are quite similar, Indians and Nepalese, right? So I have a very vivid memory of Nepal, Kathmandu. I'm sure one day I will pay a visit and be in that divine area, beautifully, surrounded by hills. So I haven't been to Nepal, but I would someday, I'm sure of that. I'm a traveler. I love hiking and trekking, and I'm grounded because of my work and because of my family commitments. But whenever the lockdown gets over and I have an opportunity, call me over, invite me over to your country as a grooming expert, as a jury member. I will come. I promise you. Okay? So, yes. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. If you find me adorable. I'm waiting for more questions, guys. You've got more questions to ask me? I did so much of preparation. I thought I'll be loaded with questions. You people are being so nice to me. Ask me questions. Okay. Anything else? I'm reading it again if I've missed out. I will request the modeling agency to, come up with any questions if they have, so that the people who are watching this live session can benefit out of it. Yeah, we have a lot of time in hand. Okay, I will share this something with you which is very dear to me. I feel that all your strength is, restored in your mind. You're as good as what you think you are. Okay, and you can achieve anything and everything that you wish to, if you are grateful, if you have the, if you're full of gratitude towards all that God has given you, it makes you much more stronger. And when I do my training sessions with my girls who are wannabe crown chasers or already into the finale as finalists, I always tell them that get your mind sorted, okay? Believe in the art of affirmation. It's very, very important that you give yourself positive vibes, that you get your priorities right. You must know what your goal is. Unless your goal is clear in your life, you cannot reach that point. Okay. uh, I don't, Sibyl, I don't know Nepalese. My apologies, pardon my ignorance. I don't know Nepalese. Um, Otherwise, I would have spoken. How can we change our personalities? Of course, you can. There are grooming sessions, and you can get yourself groomed for it. Which aspect of your personality bothers you? Go and get yourself trained into it, whether it's your personal grooming or it is your communication, or is it your, your presence, your aura. Okay. Uh, that is yes, that is how you can change your personality. Thank you, Ashish. Yeah. So practice art of affirmation. All you need to do is sit down when you have the time and decide 5 most important points that govern your life. Okay, which are those 5 things in your life which are most important, or something that you wish to you know attain or achieve. Okay. And then speak to about it loudly to yourself. And after a while, you can do this practice on your own silently also, because we are all vibed. Okay. So whatever vibes you give out, you receive the same vibes back. So in order to start that connection, you have to first call out your affirmations loudly, and after that you can follow the affirmations by yourself. And how would you know that you have learned this art of affirmation? When, like all of us, we go through different thoughts in our minds. Most of them are either positive or negative. So if you ever have a negative thought in your mind, and suddenly it gets bombarded by a positive thought. For example, you try and do something and you don't succeed, so you start cursing yourself and you say, oh God, what a fool I've been, I didn't do it right. But at the same time, there's this positive thought which sits over that negative thought and says, so what, I'll try again, I can do it. There's nothing that you can get right at once, so I'll give it a try and I'm sure I'll succeed. Now, this is a positive thought. Okay, how did it come to your mind? It came to your mind because you've been practicing the art of affirmation. All right. So this is how it starts working inside your brain, and you start seeing the positivity of life in every aspect, in any situation. Okay. And think that you have in a way mastered the art when you go to a public gathering and people find your aura very pleasant, very happy. People get attracted to you because you come out as a very positive person, someone who's willing to help others, someone who's very appreciative of what others are doing, very grateful to what they have. Okay, so you become self-motivated. You don't need people in your life to guide you for anything. You are self-guided, and this is the power of affirmation. This is what it teaches you. So this is what I do teach my participants, and I do a lot of mental training before I get down to actually training them for the beauty pageant, because it's all here. So unless you're sorted here, it's difficult to achieve anything in your life. Okay. Yeah. And my hair are long, yes. They go down till my hips, and they are, yeah, I did highlights, so they appear to be brownish tinge. They are basically brown, but I've got my hair highlighted too. So what you see are the streaks. They are not my natural color. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I would also want to tell you that if you ever wish to be in the industry, which is, either beauty industry or fashion industry, beware of dubious agencies. Out of 15 that you will see, 10 would be fake. So do a good groundwork before you decide which company you wish to join in, which pageantry you want to be a part of. Okay, because there are different rules and there are different competitions, and you need to train differently with different pageants. Okay, like Mrs. India per se has got different requirements. Mrs. India Worldwide is an international pageant. It has its own requirements. Then Mrs. Punjab or Mrs. Nepal, they would have different guidelines. So you must read those guidelines well. And just by reading one pageantry, you should not think that all pageantries are the same. All beauty contests are not the same. They are different. They have different, yardsticks to measure your competence level. So you have to actually be very thorough after you have decided which beauty pageant you want to be a part of. Okay, and another thing that I feel is extremely important is being able to communicate. So get yourself good grooming and communicate well, because it's a tool that reaches out and it makes you stand out in a crowd. If you converse well, if you can express yourself well, it is a very powerful thing. And see what you become once you become a pageant winners. You become the ambassadors. Okay, you do a lot of social service. You become inspirational figures. People want to associate with you. All right. So if you are not able to connect with people, because of the lack of communication skills, because of lack of your soft skills, then you are not actually the inspirational figure. You will fade out on your own. You will shine for a while because of the promotions that you're getting through the pageant, organizing it. But on your own, you will not have the light. So it's very important that you have good communication skills and groom yourself well from top to bottom, from your hair, your skin, your toning and your body care. Groom yourself well so that you after that don't need anybody to groom you, and you're completely on your own. Use good techniques of makeup, and you should know at what time and at what event you need to do what kind of makeup. So all these things come pretty handy. And yes, this is all that I have to tell you. Okay. And another thing that I can share with you is body language. Okay. And you will be amazed to know that 65% of our communication is done through our body language. Okay, and it is only the remaining 35% that is conveyed through our verbal communication. So it's extremely important to learn the art, the techniques of positive body language. You could be very positive in your outlook, and you could be an achiever. But if if your body language does not convey, then it conveys a different, impression about you. So you really need to study and know that. Hope you're, understanding, you're being understood the right way by people. Okay, so this is again another reason why you should get yourself groomed, because I have many people, boys and girls, who groom with me, and they come across as very different people than actually what they are, because of the miscommunication that happens because of the body language, which goes wrong. Okay, so these are certain tips that I have shared with you, that is regarding the body language. And smile. Thank you. I also love to smile a lot. I'm a happy-go-lucky person and pretty cool in my head, and I rarely get angry, and I think a day not laughed is a day wasted. So to me, laughing, smiling is quintessential. It is part of my personality. So thank you so much. Thank you if you like my smile. Thank you. So I'm waiting for more questions. Ask me more, as much as you wish to. Well, no, I don't do TikToks. I have never done TikTok, and TikToks have actually got banned also. Okay. No, I have my public page. I have my Facebook page. I have my Facebook account, and I have a public account on Instagram. So if you wish to follow me, you can do that. But I don't do TikTok. Yes. So Romeo, can I have more questions coming, please? What can I tell you more about my life? Um, uh, I just told you what my nature is like, right? And my mantra of living is that um, my future plans, my future plans are that I want to open my own finishing school someday. And because I'm a workaholic, and you already know, right, Saurabh, that I work and work. So I want to have my own finishing school someday, where I impart all that I have learned through the journey. And my short-term goal is to make every day count, and every day I plan what I have to do, so that I don't wish. I value this life that God has given me, and I appreciate being alive, especially in COVID times, where there is so much of fears, uncertainty, death, sadness around. So I practice a lot of gratitude. I'm extremely grateful for the kind of love that I have received by all of you, all the wonderful friends out there, who have supported me immensely and have kept me motivated so that I can continue doing good work. And this is my short-term goal, to make every minute, every second of a minute count, so that I can do something nice. And my goal in life is, to me, and believe you me when I say this, I have not copied it from anyone. It is what I actually feel. To me, my life is like a vibrant fabric, yarned and knitted very diligently with myself. Okay? So to me, life is a vibrant fabric, yarned and knitted very diligently with the limited counts of breath granted to me by the Almighty. So I want to make it count. I want, when I reach the end of my journey, when I look back, I should see plethora of colors. I should see lots of smiles. I should see a lot of bliss and happiness that I leave behind. This is my mantra for living. I hope I've answered your questions. Yes. I'm waiting for more questions. When I was a finalist and used to get these live sessions, I used to have 50 questions written, so I could quickly ask whatever queries I had. But you all are so wonderful, so sweet to me, not asking me questions. Okay, there's another thing that I want to share with you, pertaining to the glamour world. Be a professional, okay? Here, I see a lot of times, that even the topmost models or people from that industry, they don't appreciate time. They don't appreciate punctuality, So be a professional, and look committed. That is again a driving force which, attracts people towards you. If you're a professional, you deliver what you claim you will deliver. If you're able to do that, you're a professional. If you stick by the time limit, you come on the right time, you deliver, and you go back at the right time, you're a professional. Okay? If you don't backbite, if you don't lose talk about the organization with which you're associated, okay, you maintain the decorum of that pageantry, that fashion industry agency, and you only talk positive about it, you're a professional. okay? And if you lose, per se, in a beauty pageant, and you start going behind their back and start criticizing them about something or the other, you're not a professional, okay? Always remember that people always take more account of who is speaking rather than what you are speaking, okay? So you're maligning and you're spoiling your own reputation by behaving like this. So extremely important that you sustain yourself as someone who's extremely respectful, respected, and professional. So these are certain qualities that you must have. Okay? Thank you. If you found my session informative and if you gained anything out of it, I am super happy. And you're all welcome to my account, and you can continue asking me questions. I promise I'll reply, okay? And I will kill all the queries, okay? I am so happy to be here with all the beautiful, beautiful people of Nepal. And you're such warm-hearted people. You're sending me so many emojis full of, my screen is full of hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, the messages are flooded. There's so many messages that I have got. I'm scrolling down to see. Mwah! I love you. Yes, I have 15 minutes more and I'm waiting. So I will request the LNN agency that if you could intervene and you can take up questions so that I can answer. Yeah, I'll be so happy to do that. About my online sessions, I can just say that this is just about 2 to 3 weeks session that I take. I give lots of assignments, and so that I know whatever I'm delivering, you're able to absorb. Okay, and apart from the essential training that I need to give you, I also give you life lessons, okay, through my journey. So that is the USP. I tell you the quick ways of impressing and being in the vision of the organizers, so you come across as a winner. So I'll give you some winning tips, and I'll groom you, on all the fronts that you need to go before a beauty pageant, or to train yourself to be impactful in your life, to be successful in your careers. Okay, so yes, my grooming sessions are paid. I charge for it, but what I'm charging is absolutely less than even half than what I charge. That is because of the solidarity sentiment behind it, being COVID. So yes, anyone is welcome. Anyone is welcome who wishes to take my sessions online for about 2.5, 3 weeks. And in all, you will have about 9 sessions. I will give you assignments and loads and loads of information training as to how you need to become a winner. And you can train yourself into a better personality, a better version of you with better communication skills, better impact, having that everlasting, winning the art of leaving the crowd with an everlasting impression. Okay, so I'm going to teach you all those tricks in my sessions. I have nothing much to say. Yes, I'm married. I have 2 beautiful daughters, and I am very attached to my family, and I love them. And at my age, if I've participated in a beauty pageant and have been able to do so much, it goes without saying that it wouldn't have been possible without the support of my family. So I owe them big time. They let me be and continue, to give the support so that I can pursue whatever I wish to after I've won the crown. So yes, I'm grateful, and I'm grateful to all my wonderful friends on Instagram, on Facebook, on my Facebook page, all those who are associated with me through my website, I have immense followership, and I never thought that I could be loved so much by all of you. So this is the right uh, podium for me to convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to all of you. Continue to play along and be associated with me, because I derive a lot of inspiration and trust for work from all of you. Okay, and some of you give me such good advices that I get touched, that you think about me, you care about me, and it's a beautiful relationship. Okay, and that is why I've named my friends from all these handles, these accounts, Fabulous Friends Club, because you all are outstanding. Okay, so a big hug, a virtual hug coming your way, and these kisses that I'm blowing are for you. Okay, so any more questions, guys? I'm waiting. Any more questions? Okay, so one last tip before I go, because it's about my time to say goodbye to all of you. So before I go, I would just want to tell you one thing, that, uh, you know, be you. That is most important. In these industries, we get very enamored by meeting a lot of people, okay? And they linger on our minds for a few days, months. We get very charmed by them. There's nothing wrong, okay? Focus on their attributes that you were attracted most to. Acknowledge that and try to imbibe that quality, but never lose your originality. Okay? God has made all of us different. God has made all of us beautiful. You just need to reevaluate yourself, focus on your strengths, and play by your strengths. Okay? Don't be a copy of anybody. Don't try to imitate someone's persona, someone's personality. You can do it for a while, but if you have to make it a profession, you cannot sustain yourself by just copying. Okay, finally your originality will be out. So it is very important that you show yourself to people and let them accept you. These days, people are very smart, they are well read, experienced, they know, they can read you through. Okay, so just be open, be honest about who you are. And I'm talking all this through my own experience. And the more honest you are with them, the more popularity you will get, the more respect you will get, and similarly, more work will come by your way. Okay, so be you, because being you will make you unique. Okay, there is nobody who is like you, so that quality you should play by. Okay, if anybody can accept me with open arms, I think the same goes with all of you. Okay, each one of you, just play by and make your personality better, 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 and keep on improving. Okay, never think that you have achieved your goals. The day you think you've achieved it all, that is where your growth ends. So be, yes, I forgot to tell you that I'm a lifelong learner. Okay, I am a lifelong learner, and I never think that I know it all, and I forever want to learn. Okay, I'm a student at heart, although I've been a teacher for so many years, but I'm a student at heart. I've taken online classes, and I'm learning so much more. Okay, and I see so many flaws in me, so many things that I feel I am short at, and I want to grow more and more into it. So keep that child in you alive. Never think too much about yourself, and learn. Be a good learner. Okay. So this is all that I would want to tell all of you, and I'm waiting for a few more questions. I have 5 minutes by my watch. Oh my God, I get to. Good evening, Mrs. Ghosh. I'm so happy that you could attend my live session. I'm so touched. Thank you so much for coming and joining in, Mrs. Ghosh. Yeah. Yes, I agree that not all days are the same. You have your heydays, we all have. But then it is the art of affirmation, the art of constantly building the positivity in you, which keeps you going. Art of affirmation teaches you to always focus on what is positive in your life. And what you focus is what multiplies, my friend. So you focus on worries, they multiply. You focus on your positive attributes, things that you have which you're happy about, it will multiply. So focus on the positive aspects of life, focus on what God has bestowed you with. You should be grateful and happy about it, and you'll be able to battle any kind of difficulty. Yes. Yeah, thank you so much. If you like my hair, thank you so much. Thank you. I know a lot of you have been telling me to come live. I now need to come live on Insta as well. So probably next week, I'm planning to come live even on Insta, because my friends from Insta were pretty annoyed with me. They said, why are you going live only on FB and not on Insta? So now it's going to be Insta's turn. All my friends there will get to know me more, a little better. All right, it's about time for me to say bye-bye to my wonderful Nepalese friends, those who joined in for my live session today. I hope you benefited out of all the tips that I gave on beauty pageants, fashion industry, and why you need to be groomed before you get into any of these two. Okay, and if you have further more queries, if you wish to pursue your grooming sessions with me, you know where I am. My handles are by my name. Shailza Suri is my name, and you can join me in. I'm willing to answer further queries if you have any, and thank you so much. I thank the modeling agency, LNL, for Romeo, for inviting me over for this session. I am honored, and I hope to continue this association with the agency. May we continue to do good work together. Loads and loads of good wishes to all of you. Stay happy, stay blessed, stay focused, guys, and keep in touch. So this is Shailza Suri saying bye-bye to all my wonderful friends who joined in today. I love you all. Godspeed. Thank you.